is I can see she's here. Look, just let it go. Will you let it go? God, you act like the whole world revolves around you. It don't. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm. Will you put me in a state? I mean, I can't help it. No, no. Hey, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. No, you cannot go get your chapstick. You got to stay in here. You. We talked about this already. Okay, just. I'm going to. I'm going to. Just give me about 5 minutes. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you came in. Thank you. Are you ready for this afternoon? Yeah, don't look at me. Don't look at me. I don't have on a lick of makeup. Well, I know it's not like me, is it? No, it's not. Um, you can blame Trish for this. No, I still say it's not fair. Well, I know that, but it's not fair. I, yeah, I know we're doing the glamour shots this afternoon, and normally I would already have done up my makeup and everything. But let me tell you what happened yesterday. I'm gonna tell it. Just stop. Okay, you know Trisha's mama had that hip surgery, right? Well, she did. I think it's about 2 weeks ago now. So anyway, she's up and moving around some, but she can't drive yet. They won't let her drive. I think for what is it, 6 weeks? Dang, 6 weeks she's not gonna be able to drive, so she can't go to the store and stuff like that. So me and Trish usually take turns. We'll go to the store and get stuff for her, or we'll fix food to take out there to her, or just whatever she needs to have done. They're still dealing with the mailman because he keeps leaving the mail at the in the mailbox, which is she's got that long driveway. Well, she can't walk all the way down there because it's hills, and she's not supposed to walk at all without her walker right now, and she can't use that walker on that gravel driveway with all the holes and stuff in it. So anyway, they're still putting the mail in the mailbox, although she said that they were supposed to be bringing it to the house and leaving it, yeah, on the porch, but they're not doing that. But anyway, and then I know about that. I know he's a jerk. I know he's doing it on purpose. Just some people just enjoy being hateful. I don't know why. They just do. But that can I finish? Okay, the sooner I finish, the sooner I can do something about my face. Okay. Um. So, me and Trish got to talking, and I said, I left him at home, girl. No, everything's fine between me and Jimmy. Said, well, no, everything ain't fine. But that's not why I don't have my rings on. I took them off this morning to wash out this nasty coffee cup, and I went off and left them. Candy or something on my finger. Well, I'm scatterbrained this morning. It's been a ridiculous day. So we got to talking about her mama, and I said, I don't mean nothing by it. I mean, no offense against your mama, Trish, but it seems to me like she comes up with a new ailment every week. There's always something different wrong with her. She's the most sickly person I think I know. And I think, now, I don't know, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I think your mama's a little bit of a hypochondriac. I mean, she's always going on WebMD or Google, which is the two worst things that ever happened to her. She's always going on those websites and Googling every little thing any little thing that she has going on with her physically. She'll Google it, and then all of a sudden she's convinced she's dying of cancer. Well, I know every time you search anything, especially on WebMD, you come away with a cancer diagnosis. Trish has told her, look, you can't believe everything you read on there. Don't worry about it. You're okay. But she's always convinced that she has some new illness. Every time I see her, she's telling me right now she thinks she has sarcoidosis. I don't even know what that is. And Lyme disease, all based on some rash that she said she had on her ankle the other night when she got out of the bathtub. I don't know. So I told her, I said, Trish, you know what? I'll make a bet with you. Because Trish said, my mama is not a hypochondriac. I said, yes, she is. I still think she is. I'm entitled to my opinion. I said, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll make a bet with you. When we go over there, because we had to get some groceries and some food that we made, and we were going to take them over to tour yesterday. I said, all right, when we go over there, I'm going to make a bet with you. At least 75% of the time that we are there and we're talking to her, at least 75% of the conversation will be about her physical ailments, whatever's wrong with her physically. And it doesn't even have to be about the hip surgery. 75% of the time, we will talk about her ailments. Yeah. And, you know, she won't ask you how you're doing. She won't ask anything about you. As soon as you get in the door, she's telling you what's wrong with her today. And she said, she does not do that. I said, she does too. So we went over there yesterday. We stopped by Food Line, got all of our groceries, and we took everything in and put the groceries up. And I had a couple casseroles in the trunk that I brought, and I took those in. I put one of them in the freezer, and I told her I was going to leave the other one in the refrigerator for her to eat. And she told us, after we got all that put up, she said, Trish, guess what happened last night? And she said, what? She said, lightning ran in on my computer and fried it. And I said, oh no. And Trish said, well, what? You've got that surge protector. She said, I know, but it didn't work. My computer's dead. Now, this woman lives on her computer, mainly because she's on there Googling what's wrong with her and what she's going to die from today. And so she was all bent out of shape. And it ended up that we spent about half the time talking about her fried computer because she was just all upset, especially since she had that surgery and she's stuck at home and can't really do anything. You know, she spends a lot of time watching TV and, you know, looking at stuff online. So with her computer being dead, she didn't know what she was going to do. She was all upset. And so, but she did, now I will say, it was about 50-50 between the computer and her ailments. She talked about that Lyme disease thing for quite a while and some stuff that she had read about that. In fact, she was reading an article about it, and it had just gotten to a list of symptoms when the lightning ran in and just fried that thing. Just completely zapped all the life out of her computer. So she was really upset because she said, I was almost to the point where I was going to find out whether or not I have Lyme disease, and then that lightning ruined my computer. So we go back out to the car, and Trish has this big old grin on her face. I said, don't even start. Don't even start. No. What I said was, we need to call that off because those are extenuating circumstances. Now, that was not a normal visit. Because, yes, we do. And I'll do it with you again. I don't care. Normally, when you go, that is what she does for at least 3/4 of the time. And she will not ask you about yourself. She will not ask you how you're doing or how your family's doing. No, she is so wrapped up in what is wrong with her that it never occurs to her to ask about anybody else. I'm just saying, maybe you ought to say something to her. You know, do a little Dr. Phil on her and point this stuff out. It's not my place. Well, I know it would make you uncomfortable, but somebody needs to. Okay, I'm not doing it. I was just trying to make a point yesterday. So I lost the bet. Now, all I bet was $1. But Trish didn't have $1. Yeah, she didn't have any money with her. So she said, okay, Lynette, I'll tell you what. If you lose, we have those glamour shots tomorrow. If you lose, you have to put on your makeup for those glamour shots with no mirror. And I said, you're wrong, girl, because I knew I'd win. I can't put on makeup without a mirror. Have you ever tried it? It's really hard. You wouldn't think so, but you don't realize how much you depend on that mirror. Yeah, so now, and not only that, it's not like an ordinary day. I mean, I have to put on this makeup and then go have my picture made and pay for it, whether they're good or not. And I won't even know until I see the prints or the computer image how I look. I won't have any idea. She's covered every mirror in this shop like it's a wake or something. Yeah, she's covered up every mirror. I mean, you probably noticed that. It's kind of weird. She's got a handheld mirror over there. She's working on Vernell right now. But yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to put on my makeup without looking in a mirror. I can't even use like a little compact. I can't use any kind of mirror. And yes, I do, and no, I will not. But I told her she can't leave here. And you can't, not until I get my makeup done. No. I understand your chapstick is in the car. She's hooked on that chapstick. What is that about? Yeah, you're not leaving because I don't want you to accuse me of cheating. And you have to promise. You, you just got a bee in your bonnet today. You have to promise not to say anything. You have to keep a poker face. Okay, because here's what we're going to do. Now, I'm doing your nails, right? And you brought the polish. Oh, ooh, I like that, girl. What? Holidays. HOLLADAYZ. That's cool, honey. Where'd you get that? Ooh, I like it. It's purple. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, and I figured you bring glitter, so I got the base for that. What we're gonna do your nails, and I'm gonna do your makeup and mine. We'll just take turns. But you have to keep a poker face. If I make a mess of my face, you are not allowed to give me any kind of hint or anything. You have to keep a straight face, okay? Because I'm not going to be able to see what I'm doing. And that's part of it. So you can't let me know. Okay. Now I guess we should start. Let me move this out of the way. We should start with the base. Now you know that this is something that I read about online that you can do, because if you have glitter nail polish, as you know, it's really hard to get off. Like, you put it on, it's easy to put on, but then when you use the nail polish remover, it's like it sticks to your fingernails. You have to scrape it off with your fingernail. I hate that. So I read online that if you just take an old bottle of nail polish that you don't want, or it's empty or whatever, and this is one that I bought and the color was just awful and it looked terrible on me, so I poured out all the nail polish that I could, and then I cleaned it out with a nail polish remover. It took a while. I mean, it was kind of a pain. I mean, you can buy empty nail polish bottles, but I already had this, so I just cleaned it out. And I just filled it up with Elmer's school glue. It's just that white glue you use when you're a kid. And that's all it is. It's just Elmer's school glue. See? That's all it is. It's just plain glue. So what we're going to do, what you do is you put a layer of this on your nails and you let it dry. And then you put the glitter on top of that. And then, it'll only last for a couple days. But the good thing is when you're ready to take it off, you just peel it off. It just comes right off. And you don't have to sit there and scrape and try to get those pieces of glitter off. Makes it a lot easier. It just comes right off. You don't even need a nail polish remover. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this on. And it doesn't take too long to dry. You just put on a thin layer of this and you let it dry on your fingernails. And then you come back with whatever polish you want to do. And that's it. So why don't we start there? So if you would just put your hands up here. You don't really have to shake it, but I do out of habit. Okay. So I'm going to put a layer of this on there. Let's start with your left hand. Here, just give me your thumb. Now, I got my clothes in the back that I'm going to wear for the glamour shots. I'm not wearing this shirt. You like my shirt? I just got it. It's another one of those Simply Southern shirts. I got it a few days ago, and Jimmy had a conniption fit when he saw me come home with it. Turn your finger that way. He had a daggum fit. Let me see this right there. He said, "You already have a drawer full of those shirts." I said, "Yeah, so." He said, "Well, how many of them do you need?" I said, "I don't know how many they're going to make." He's exaggerating a little bit. I may have 12 or 13 of them, but I don't have a drawer full. All right, now don't mess with it. Don't mess. You can look at it, but don't touch it. But yeah, I got this one. Isn't it neat? It's hot pink. And see the back? Yeah, I thought it was cool. So I said, "Don't you come talking to me about my shirt." Let me get started on our primer. Now I have this Bare Minerals Primetime Primer. It goes on clear. Some primers kind of have a tint to them. I don't really like those because it seems like, for me anyway, most of them that are tinted, it's like they have too much yellow in them or something, and they don't look good. They just make my skin look weird. So we're going to put this on. You see how it looks here? Now, like I said, I don't have a mirror anywhere in this shop. Now, the primer's easy. I mean, that... Let me give you some. Now, the primer, I don't put all over my face, and you don't need it either. I just put... Oh, dang, sorry. I put it in places where your skin might wrinkle up a little bit when you're talking or smiling or anything like that. And the makeup can kind of cake up in those creases. That's all. I don't smear it all over my face. I don't think there's any need for it. Yeah. Like, I got crow's feet for days, girl. I know. Mama says it's a good sign. She said it's a sign that you've been laughing and you've had a happy life. I said, no, you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. My kids and my husband drive me so crazy that I end up making this face a lot. That's what's doing it right there. Looking at him like, have you lost your mind? That's what's giving me those wrinkles. My husband and my kids. Right now I'm ill at him, and that's why I told him, I said, don't you talk to me about my shirt. Don't you even try it. I don't know if you know, but we have a cow at our house right now. A cow. Yeah, a live cow. I had nothing to do with it. Its name is Rhonda. There's a cow named Rhonda at my house. And it's this dairy cow. Let me check that. That's not quite dry yet. So we have this dairy cow at my house. And I asked Jimmy, because see, I was sick with the flu. And then when I got better, I realized there was this big animal living in our backyard, and it was a stupid cow. I said, Jimmy, what is a cow doing in the backyard? And he looked at me like I was the crazy person. He goes, that's Rhonda. I said, I don't give a flip who it is. Why is it in the backyard? And he said, well, I'm taking care of Rhonda right now. And he's telling me all this like I'm crazy or something. Now we go into another easy part. I keep picking the easy parts because I'm afraid to actually put on any makeup. I'd about rather just do these glamour shots with no makeup at all and look like a sea hag. I don't care. This is primer. I'm almost out. It's Urban Decay Original Primer. I got it on my lower. Good Lord, thank God for mirrors. Because apparently I'm not coordinated enough to do it without them. You laugh, but you try doing this sometime. Try putting on all your makeup with no mirror. See how far you get before you feel like somebody with some serious problems. All right. So he's got Rhonda the cow. Close your eye a little bit. So finally, finally, the night I had it, I said, all right, tell me where this cow came from and why is it messing up my backyard? Literally. It's messing up everything back there. And I don't know how to feel about this. He said it's no big deal and I'm making a big deal out of nothing. But see, it's when they tell you you're making a big deal out of nothing, that's when it's something. There's this new woman that works with him. Her name's Kelly with an I. A perky little thing. And this is her cow. Yeah, it's Kelly's cow. And right now, Kelly can't take care of it because she's in the process of moving and she has nowhere to keep the cow. So Jimmy, being the kind-hearted man he is, of course, volunteers our house to keep, to bring the cow to our house. And no, he did not consult me. I would have remembered that. So, oh no, as far as I know, she's not giving him any money for food or anything else. We are paying to feed this cow. I'm going to tell you now, it is not cheap. It's like feeding a 600-pound dog. I mean, you know how bad, you got that big dog. Was it a Great Dane or something? Yeah, I mean, you know how expensive that is. Okay, multiply that by 3 or 4. That's what feeding a cow is like. And don't even get me started on the cow pies. Oh my God, that thing is disgusting. So I said, don't talk to me about my shirt. Don't even. I'll go out and buy every one of them if I want to. Don't even get me started. So I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, we've been married a long time. But I noticed, I stopped by there the other day taking his lunch because he forgot it. And I noticed how animated he was around her. You know how men are. They get around a really pretty woman and all of a sudden they just perk up and they get, they're so lively. Yeah, that's the way he was around her. He didn't see me walk in at first. And, yeah, he was talking to her, just laughing, just throwing his head back, laughing at something she said. And I'm standing there like, oh, no. So this is Kelly. Well, bless her heart. And la-di-da. Oh, well, she was very nice. I mean, she didn't have anything bad to say about anything. I mean, she wasn't a jerk or anything, but I don't care how long you've been married. You come across a situation like this, and it brings out the claws in any woman. It's like, oh, well, who do you think you are, Anyway, Kelly's cow is living at my house. And I don't know how long it's going to be there because now she's run into some kind of a snag. She's buying a house. She's in the process of moving from one place to another, and the place where she's going is not ready yet for the cow. And there's been some kind of a problem with it, and who knows how long this stupid thing's going to be at my house. Brittany and Amber Lynn about made a pet out of it. They go out there. Amber Lynn will get on it and ride it. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like I said, I don't know how to feel about it. Oh, you haven't seen her, Trish. You have not seen Kelly. Okay. No, if you saw the way he acted around her, you'd feel the same way I did. It's kind of like, oh, hell no. And I don't cuss that much, but oh, hell no. I'm trusting my instincts on this one, okay? All right, now let's do the glitter nail polish. Now, it looks like it's kind of thin, so I think we're going to have to do multiple coats of this, at least 2. You okay with that? All right, well, here we go. Let's start with your left hand again. And that thumb, give it here. Quit rolling it over. All right. Nope, obviously I haven't done a thing to my hair. Trisha's going to do my hair after I fumble around with my makeup. Oh, I guess not. I was going to ask her if I could see my hair, but no, I guess I can't see how my hair turned out either. Because if I see my hair, I'm going to see my makeup. I'm just going to have to trust you then. I'm in your hands. I think she's still mad at me. Personally. She can't hear me. She's over there messing around with something. No, I think she's mad at me still. Well, because the shop kind of burned down. And she's still a little sore about that, I think. She says she's not, but I don't know. She's been kind of harsh with me the last couple of months. I still have flashbacks to that. Or Symphony. A candle caught those curtains on fire, and Symphony panicked, and first thing she could think of to do is grab the wig off her head and start whapping that fire like that, just flapping that wig on it. All it did was catch the wig on fire. Oh, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny at the time. It was horrifying. But that wig is caught on fire, and I can see it plain as day. There were just strands of flaming hair just slinging back this way. It was like flaming streamers on the 4th of July or something. And it was just making things worse because those little flaming bits of hair were catching other little things on fire, and God, we're lucky we got out. And she's all shrieking like she just saw a big spider. I don't know. It was just weird. But I keep telling Trish, I said, you need to let it go. Because all this anger. I'm not talking about you. No, I'm still talking about the cow. All this anger is just going to eat her up. Yeah, I mean, it's not healthy to be it. Okay, now I know I can't. My hair is jacked up. Like I said, don't look at me. Don't even look at me right now. Is it cold in here to you? I'm cold. Freezing. So she told me not to put anything in my hair. I don't have any hairspray or anything in my hair right now. It's all natural. I washed it last night. Well, I know you told me not to, but I forgot. It was just a habit. She says she can style it better if it's not washed. If you go for a day or so without washing it, it's easier to get it to do. Well, I'm sorry. I forgot. Okay? We got to do this thing here. Okay? We just going to have to do it. All right. Now, according to your notes, you use the same foundation as I do. Which is, it's really wonderful. Exactly. So I'm gonna put it on. Should I do your makeup? So should I do yours first or mine? Does it matter? I'll just get it over with. I'll just put it on myself. I'm not so much worried about the foundation and stuff as I am the eye makeup. Now the eye makeup I'm gonna jack up big time. I can already tell you that. Because somebody's making me use liquid eyeliner. Can't I just use a pencil? Oh, that'd be too easy. Well, God knows we can't have that. I can feel it. I got some of this on my lip. I just think it's ridiculous. I mean, how much are these pictures? I can't even remember. I know we have to pay when we get there. $58. Well, how many pictures do we get for that? 4? We get 4? And they're not doing our makeup or anything. Or our hair. I mean, that's all on us. $58. Are these separate poses? So that's one 3x5 of 4 poses for $58. Why did I not look closer at the website? See, but their website. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot. Forgot you. Their website is set up. Their website is set up in such a way that you can't really find the prices for anything on there, and a lot of them. It says you have to call. I mean, you can't even look up the price. It's a whole lot easier when I can see what I'm doing. But I don't remember it being that much just for one print. And it's a small print at that. I mean, that's little. You know they're doing it on purpose. They're doing that because they know you'll buy more. Because you're at least, if nothing else, you're going to want a bigger print. Hold still. Quit moving. Okay, so we did the primer, did the eyeshadow primer, the regular primer, the foundation. Because see, that's another thing you don't think about. If you do your makeup with no mirror, if you skip a step, if you forget a step, you're not going to see it and realize it. What about my eyebrow pencil? Can I at least use that? That's harsh. That's harsh. Now see, that's breaking the rules right there. Well, who cares, right? I tell you, I'm going to seriously have to rethink our friendship. I'm serious. She won't even let me use my eyebrow pencil. So what I have to do, I'm going to have to take this. I can't do this without looking in a mirror. This is not the way I do it. Well, thank you. She just told me I can get my eyebrow. I have a pencil for my eyebrow. I can't use liquid eyeliner on my eyebrows. Well, okay. Let me go get it. She's even got the mirror in the bathroom covered up. She thought of everything. She really did. Now, your eyebrows are darker than mine. But see, well, something you may not know about me. I started going gray when I was about 20. I did. It's hereditary. Both of my parents started going gray in their teens, and my brother did too. Yeah, Bobby did. He dyes his hair. Don't tell anybody that. He dyes his beard too when he grows it out. He gets that just for being stuff that you comb in there. Because he's, believe it or not, I think he's more vain than I am sometimes. So anyway, I have a lot of gray in my eyebrows. I do. And I use an eyebrow pencil. Well, it's actually not an eyebrow pencil. This is Almay Intense Eye Color, and it's brown, but it's the perfect color. I love it. You don't have to sharpen it. It's retractable. See? Now, I have never done this without looking. It's like I don't even know where to, I don't even know where to put it. I know you can't, I'm afraid to do it any harder than that. I have to feel where my eyebrow is. You can't say a word if it's messed up. I guess if these turn out bad, well, at least I'll know before I order any more. You want some? Okay. Well, here, hold still. I'm not going to give you much because you have beautiful eyebrows. You don't really need any extra color on yours. Yeah. You don't even need it. Okay. Let me see those nails. I'm going to put on one more coat of this. It's just going to add some more dimension to it because that right now looks kind of thin. And this will add a little extra color to it. No, I'm just leaving my nails like they are. I'm kind of just ruined on this whole experience. It's just, I don't know. I can't even really get into it now because I won't have any idea what I look like going into it. So, I mean, I could look like a dog's ass and I'm not going to know it until after the pictures show up on their little screen. By then it's going to be too late. I mean, I'm not going to have time to do anything about it. Okay. Oh, dang, sorry. I have some different eyeshadows here, but I want to, before we get to that, how about a little bit of bronzer? Because this is a special occasion. I did not look at it. Yes, there is a mirror. I did not look at it. Look, I'm covering it with my hand. See what I did there? There's a mirror under here, but I can't see it. You see that? I'm not looking. I'm going to hold it like this. This is Bare Minerals Ready Bronzer. The color is the High Dive. And we're not going to use much. I'm not looking at the mirror. Okay. We're not going to use a whole lot of this, you see, but it's not, I mean, it's not terribly dark. Okay. Kind of hard to do one-handed. The trick with bronzer that I found is don't overdo it and keep that brush moving. Now you only want to put it where the sun would kiss your skin if you were outside for a while. And if it's not blended in, there's nothing you can say to me. Okay. I'm going to do the same to you. Nope, just hold still. You don't even need to hold your hair back. Keep the brush moving. Don't dwell in one spot for a long time. It's kind of like when Bob Ross does clouds. He'll tell you, keep the brush moving. Or you'll just end up with cotton balls in the sky. That looks good like that. I'm closing it and I'm not looking. Well, you look fine. I'm not even worried about you. I'm going to do the powder. Oh, mirror again. I'm not looking. This is also Bare Minerals. It is Sateen 05. See the color. And see, I can't see that mirror. Now, can I? You watching? All right. Just make sure that you can see what I'm doing here. It's got a little hidden thing under here. Girl, I hadn't seen her in about a week. I saw her, honestly, I saw her right after New Year's. She's doing fine. She still won't come around since the shop burned. She feels so bad. She feels so guilty. No, she should not. It wasn't something we did on purpose. You need to let it go. Okay? You know, she's in that burlesque show. Well, I'll tell you what. They have come up with a show based on Alice in Wonderland. And they've actually traveled around to some different places. They've even gone to different states to perform this show at some of the different clubs and stuff. And it's called Down the Rabbit Hole. And she said, don't you let your mind get in the gutter when I tell you the name of it. It's Down the Rabbit Hole. I said, girl, I wasn't going to say nothing. Couldn't you call it something else, though? No, she's something in the show. I tell you, she's great. She's Alice. You know, she's got the main part. She can stand there and put her leg all the way up behind her head. I don't even know a woman that can do that. She's something. Let me tell you. Very flexible. Okay, now I'm going to put some on you. Okay. Go like that. You put your, okay, that's better. Pretty. Now, I'm not looking at the mirror. There we go. Now that's the last thing I have with a mirror on it. I'm gonna have to do the eyeliner. I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and do it. And Trish said I have to use liquid eyeliner because that's what I usually use. This is the part where I'm going to jack it up. And you can't say anything. Okay? This is so ridiculous. It's like I have to feel where my eyeball is. This is, oh my God, okay. I feel like I'm going to poke myself in the eye. Shut up, Lynette. Just concentrate. I can't even feel where my eyelashes are. I'm going to go in there looking like a drunken streetwalker. I have no way of knowing what that looks like. I see you trying not to laugh. Stop it. Like I said, you try this sometime. See how easy it is. God, I think the left eye is going to be harder. I don't know where to look. It's like my brain is desperately searching for a mirror. It's like, okay. Oh, God, I just messed up. I can feel it. Maybe if I put on enough eyeshadow, I can cover it up. If I could have used a pencil, I think it would have been easier. Or at least not as obvious. I don't have as much on that eye. How do blind people do this? I can tell there's not as much on there. I'm sorry, don't talk to me right now. I'm trying to concentrate. This is kind of like you turn the radio down when you're trying to find a place in the car while you're driving. I am totally unsatisfied with that. You know what? I don't care. Okay, now I have brown and a black. And then I have this, which, yeah, I used it as an eyebrow pencil, but it's actually eyeliner. We'll go with black. Okay. it's easy to do it on you. All right, close your eye. Close your left eye halfway. Oh, it's a snap. I can do it on you, no problem. Do you want any on your lower lid at all? No? Okay. Well, then we won't do it. Now, what are you wearing? Oh, that'll be cute. That'll be cute. Now, they do have some stuff there. They have some, I won't say props, but they have some clothes that you can put on. Yeah, it's not like regular clothes. I mean, it looks like it in the picture, but it's really just kind of stuff that you drape over yourself, you know. So if you get there, they tell you to wear a button-down shirt. So you can actually change without messing up your hair or makeup or anything. And so you can either wear your own stuff, or you can, if they have something there that you like better, you can wear some of their stuff. And they have some jewelry too. They have like clip-on earrings and different kinds of necklaces and things, if you want to go that route. I'm actually not taking any jewelry. I'm going to look through the jewelry that they have there and just use whatever. I mean, I'm not going to sweat it. Okay, now eyeshadow. And this palette right here, it really does look like a paint palette. This is Color Theory. It's from CVS. We have a lot of different colors here to choose from. There's this charcoal color. I like this one a lot. I use this under other colors. I have blue, sort of a rose color, gold, kind of another gold, like a more yellow gold, white, pink, sort of a lilac color, green, darker green, and then like a bluish purple color. Not really violet. Yeah, I'll open it up. You can take a look. See? There's no mirror. I wish you could find something to do. Isn't there something in the back you can be doing? Oh, no, you're right. I want you to stay in here because I'm not done yet. Now, you want to go with something bold, right? Something kind of dramatic. But since we don't really know what we're going to be wearing, it's kind of tough. I mean, it's like you don't want to go with a bright green eyeshadow and then end up wearing something that looks stupid with it. So, I'm thinking we should go with something kind of neutral. Now, I also have these from LA Colors. These are different shades of purple and pink, and then we have some gray, and then darker, like dark gray and black. Or we have these, which are mainly blue and green. Just all different colors. Well, personally, you know what I think? Here's what I think we should do. You and me both. We're going to do the same thing. Start out with this charcoal gray right here. And put that on. And then pick a lighter color to kind of put over the top just a little bit. I'm not talking about doing elaborate eye makeup, but just something to make your eyes stand out a little bit more. Because I know normally you don't like to wear really dark eyeshadow. I've noticed that. Well, there's nothing wrong with it. It's, you know, everybody has their preferences. Okay, so I'm going to take some of this charcoal gray right here. You want me to go first? God, yeah, I hate you sometimes. I don't know whether to rest my arm on the table or just not. I don't honestly know which would be better. I'm thinking this has to be easier than the eyeliner was, though. At least this, I think it helps that my hand is closer to my face. Somehow it makes it easier to figure out where I need to go with it. I don't even want to look at you for a reaction. Okay, close your eyes halfway. Just, you know, if you want to laugh at me, just wait till you get out to the parking lot or something. Now, are you riding with me over there? Yeah, I got room. I need to throw some stuff in the trunk. I think the passenger seat's got a bunch of crap in it right now. Like I got some old mail in there, and for some reason the mailman keeps delivering our stuff to. There's one street over, and for some reason there's a house over there that keeps ending up with a bunch of our mail, and I had to stop over there this morning and get some of it. I don't know what's going on with the mail carrier here lately. I really don't. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Tell me what you think. What if we go with that blue right there? I think that would go with a lot of different things, and just kind of put that over the black part. Just not completely cover it, just kind of right in here. Okay, well, I will make a mess of my face first, and then you can decide, okay? Girl, I haven't even gotten to the lipstick yet. I need you to help me pick a lipstick for me. I got one out that I think you'll like. I mean, you can use one of the others, but I just picked one out that I thought you would like. Okay. You want to go with it? You want to go with... Well, there's one right beside it that's a little bit lighter. Do you want to try that? I mean, I can't show it to you in a mirror right now because I'm not allowed to touch a mirror. Go at that. You could just take my word for it that it looks lovely. Open your eyes up. I close this one a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's do the mascara before I forget. I just looked at it. Now this right here, I just bought this. I got this at Dollar Tree. It's LA Colors Bold Lash Mascara. It said on the package it was new, but I mean, when you're at the Dollar Tree, new is a term that may or may not apply to whatever you're buying. I mean, maybe it was new in a drugstore somewhere 3 years ago, but they couldn't sell it, so then it went to Dollar Tree. So I don't really know how new it is, but it was $1, and I thought I would try it. It's not very big, as you can see. It's crap. It is absolute crap. I do not like it at all. Now, the color is fine. The brush is okay. It's not my favorite kind of brush, but it's all right. The thing I don't like about it is, even with makeup remover, I couldn't get it off. And it doesn't say that it's waterproof. And I tried getting it off with soap and water. It wouldn't come off. You know when it came off? It came off when I got out of the shower and I took the towel and I kind of dried my face and I pulled it away and it looked like Tammy Faye Baker had used it. It had just it looked like caterpillars on my towel. It all came off in these little chunks on the towel. It was awful. I mean, it was just gross. Every bit of it just came off right there on that towel, and what didn't end up on the towel was down here. Oh, crap. Got eyeshadow on my hand, and I think I just rubbed it on my face. I'm going to kill her. So, this LA Colors Bold Lash, don't buy it. I would highly recommend that you get something else. Now, this I have had for a while, and I really like it. It's Maybelline The Colossal Volume Express. I don't know what the Express stands for. I mean, the names that they give mascara just tickle me to death. Now, I think I can do this pretty easily without a mirror. It's pretty simple. Of course, I say that and they'll end up with a big smear of it on my face. And that's the other thing. If I do mess up and end up with a big smear, and I know that I have a big smear, I am not allowed to use a mirror to get it off. I do have the option of washing off all the makeup and redoing it all, but I cannot look in a mirror to remove any smears or whatever. You know, they say stuff like this is good for your brain. It's like a brain exercise. Like they say, brush your teeth holding the toothbrush in the hand that you don't normally hold it in, or stuff like that. It's supposed to be a good mental exercise. Makes your brain work a little harder. I don't know if putting on makeup without a mirror would fall into that category or not. I always brush my teeth with my left hand because I grew up in a family of left-handers. Did you know that? I'm the only person in my family who is not left-handed. I was the only right-handed person. So I know how y'all left-handers feel. You feel like you live in a world where everything's made for the other-handed person. That's exactly how I felt growing up. Oh girl, I didn't do you. I'm sorry. I get so wrapped up in myself. Okay. Close your eyes halfway. I'm going to do the top first. And I'm going to do the bottom. I'm just laughing because oh my God. I cannot believe I'm going to pay $58 for this experience. You better believe I am. Yeah, if they turn out bad, I'm going to go back. Should let Jimmy say something. All I got to say is, Rhonda. And he better just shut up right there. What have we not done? Your nails are they're not dry. So just, they look good though. What do you think? Do you want a third coat? No, I guess you're right. It'd take forever to dry. No, just leave them like that. Okay, they're not quite dry yet, so don't do anything with them. Okay, for lipstick. Now this is the one I picked for you that I thought you would like. This is Bare Minerals. It's Moxie. You can see the color right there. It's kind of a good generic all-purpose color. I mean, it's not super bold, but it's a little darker than just like a neutral lipstick. Okay, well that's one. That's what I had in mind for you. Sorry. Dang it. Get in there. Okay, now for me, I have two here. I couldn't decide. The first one is Wet n Wild Fergie, and the color is Penthouse Sweet, and sweet is spelled S-W-E-E-T. So that's the first one. And it's a pink. You know how I am about pink. So this is the first one. Now the second one is Wet n Wild. It's not Fergie. It's I don't have my glasses on. Fuchsia with blue pearl. And it does have a little bit of a blue tint to it. Fuchsia with blue pearl, and I guess that's the name of it. This one? Are you sure? Hold on. You can see they're very similar. You still like this one? Okay, that's fine. Well, that's what I'll do then. Do you want to use either one of these? Or you want to go with... Okay, you want to go with that one. All right, we'll get that in a minute. Okay. So I'm going to do this here. I know why you picked this, because it'll show up more if I mess up. I know how you are. I don't have anything here to blot it with. Crap. Trish, can you go get me a piece of toilet paper or something? Oh, now you're busy. Whatever. No, it's alright, You know, at this point, I don't even care. I'm not even going to blot it. I don't even care. Whatever. I just don't even care. Now, I don't appreciate that. She called me Miss Piggy. Why would you even say that? All right, then. Yeah, see if I'm available next time you need somebody to take something out of your mama. Well, of course I'd still do it, but I'd do it with an attitude. Now, it just feels wrong. I'm going to put a little bit of this over it. This is Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie. It's a lip gloss, and the color is a Party Starter. And it comes in this little container here. It just adds a little bit of extra sparkle because I find that lipstick kind of has a matte finish to it. And it feels kind of waxy. I don't like it. This adds a little bit more shine to it. Now you're welcome to it if you want to use it. But right now we are going to put Get Ready on you. And I can actually see what I'm doing. I'll do this for you. Hold still. Okay. Like that. Wow, that looks so pretty. You should wear lipstick more often. It really does look good on you. Hold still. Like that. Oh, girl. You look like a movie star. Do you want some of this lip gloss? Okay. Just a little bit? All right. I can do that. Just a little bit. Can I do this again? I like that. That's pretty. Let me check your nails. They're basically dry. Now be careful because, you know, if you hit them on something, it's going to mess them up. But I think you're good. I think you're good. So that is it. Now, okay, you're riding with me, Trish. You're riding with Jeanette. Okay, is she coming here or are you going to pick her up? No, I'm not going to look in a mirror. I promise you, when I see you there, I'll look just like I do now. But you got to do my hair first. You're still doing my hair, right? We got time. We don't have to leave for another hour. Okay, I'm just checking. You using hot rollers? What are you going to do to it? Oh, wait and see. God, what have you got in mind for me? She's going to pick the style. She's going to pick my hairstyle. No, I don't mind. I usually like what you pick. I said usually, yes. Well, to be honest, sometimes I don't. Do you want me to lie? I mean, we need honesty in our relationship. I know you're going to do fine. Hey, can you use some of that stuff on it that makes it shiny? It's in that little spray can. Yeah, oh, I love that. So if you're going to curl my hair, spray some of that shine stuff on there. I love that stuff. I can't remember the name of it, but it's awesome. Okay? All right. Well, look. Is she doing your hair too? All right. Well, you got a little bit of time. Okay. Are you about ready for me? Do you want to do my hair first or hers? All right. Do you care? I mean, I don't care. I mean, if it's not my turn, I'll just sit somewhere and play with my phone or watch TV or something. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll get you on over there and get you ready, and we'll just let you go first, okay? All right, great. Trish, you ready? Okay, great. Let's go.